Do not touch them. Don't touch them, Chris. There's some pieces that are just... Hi there, my name is Chris and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be talking about The Bachelor. The Virgin Bachelor, Colton, Baby Shark, you know how I call him. This was a really great episode, and it made me like Colton more and kind of be more attracted to him than I've been in the past, and it has to do with Elise. I think that seeing him able to handle Elise in this episode made me really happy. Also, how lucky was Elise? Because this episode had two group dates that were like very physical, and I'm not saying I can't get physical, but it's like Elise just got to sit back, honey, look like Princess Diana, like helping the kids and like at a fair. But anyway, let's get into this episode. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. You know, the whole situation. It's like, oh, I hate to have to say it, but like I do have to say it. Look at my subscribers. I don't have that many. I'm like a new fish here. I need that help. So I made a promise and a commitment to me and you that I will not touch my bangs throughout the whole video. This is going to be hard for me. Okay, so let's get into it. I love how this episode starts because we get a very familiar Chris Harrisonism, which is make the most of your time with Colton. You don't have a lot of time, so you know, when you're with him, make the most of it. And every time he says make the most of your time with Colton, what he means is the following. Don't talk about other people. Don't waste your time with Colton talking about other people. And when you're with Colton, like straight up open up. Like say your most vulnerable thing real quick. So he like makes a mental note to give you a rose because he feels bad for you or whatever it is. Or because he's connected with you, you know, or because he's kissed you because, I don't know, men like Colton like a little like, I've been through it. I could really use a strong man like you to help me out of it. See, I have a hard time being demure. And I just feel like it's hard for me to be like Olivia Newton-John / Hannah G, who is like one of my favorites. Like when she looks at Colton, she gives him a look that I know I'll never look at a man like. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, oh, don't touch your hair. You saw I wanted to, I won't do it. But it's just a look like, all the time. It's just magical. Like she puts me under the spell, honey. Like she really does. I like Cassie and I like Katie and I like Courtney and I like Hannah G. Those are my 4 favorites. So the first group date happens and they're all wearing workout wear, honey. It's a parade of Lululemon and Aloe and outdoor voices. And their whole thing is that they have come to a place that's like a mock pirate show and they're going to learn how to pirate, and the best pirates, oi mateys, are going to like battle for Colton. And it's a lot of like yo-ho-hos. Yo-ho-hoing. I don't know where this, I'm like, where is this place and should I go? And it reminded me of medieval times, which I like a lot. Like I just was like, give me a turkey leg and like a big old cup that I'm supposed to like drink soup out of because I can watch this. This is a show I can watch. This is kind of like kitschy shit I like. So it's like, one thing is Tracy, who shouldn't be there anymore, God bless, and I can't believe she is, like isn't wearing all of the typical like pirate stuff all the other girls wearing. She's wearing like a small hat, like one of those, I didn't touch my hair for the hair reason, I just was kind of like showing you the hat that she's wearing. You know, and Colton's playing along, he's like, get up here you knuckleheads and free me from Captain Hook. God, I love the movie Hook with Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman. What a great movie. Sometimes I think about how magical that movie was, like to see as a kid, because, you know, the part with like Rufio and all the Lost Boys, but the part when they eat that magical food that's like weird. Looking back now, it's just like frosting, different colored frosting in the shape of food. But when you were a kid and you saw that, you were like, ah. You know, I talk about liking food a lot because she does. She's gonna drink this green juice from Earth Bar though. You know, like you gotta keep it in balance, 80-20. This starts some of the Hannah drama because Kaylin is like, I'm so weak. And that one, Hannah, she hates me and she's like super strong. I'm like scared, you know, like, which was really annoying. And Hannah is strong. And then she was like made feel awkward about it. It made me upset. Whatever. So when he has private time, he has private time with Katie. And Katie's like, gives me Meghan Markle vibes. She's very classy and she's like understated. I don't know, I like Katie a lot. Like when I see them talk, I get it. And I love getting it. And I love getting it. We have a lot more like Demi-Tracy situations where it's just them talking about how much they hate each other and Demi, whatever her goddamn name is, just like telling Tracy how old she is all the time, and it makes me really upset. And Demi's so fake when she always gets her rose. She's just like, I will absolutely accept this rose from you. Thank you so much for thinking of me, Demi, when you were choosing how you were going to give your roses out tonight. But like, she's just like, too much talking. I thought about it and tonight I will accept your rose, but don't fuck it up. You know, like she's just like, don't need a novel from you, girl. Just like, get that rose, go back in line. I'm jumping around, but you know how I do. Okay. When Demi's with Colton, she's like, I just smell you. I can smell your like masculinity. Like Demi is really trying for that. Like she's trying to get Colton hard. It's quite an interesting angle for someone who knows that he's a virgin and has like probably been tempted and hasn't yet. I personally think that's an ill choice because someone like Colton goes on a show that's going to be like broadcast all over the world. Like he's not going to pick the forward girl. I know this. I think that she's like so cute, or I think she's, you know, she's really, really pretty. So I'm sure she's been told that all her life. So when she gets here, she thinks that she's just gonna like get him. But honestly, Colton needs like a really pretty mouse. It's why he needs Cassie or Olivia Newton-John, or like, I gotta see how Katie turns up. I like Courtney, but Courtney's gonna be too fiery for him. I think he needs like Katie, Cassie, Hannah G. So then it's time for the one-on-one date, and who gets it but Elise? Yes, honey, Elise. And it's going to a carnival with a bunch of kids, and they're like handing out popcorn and like handing out ice cream, and it's super cute. They're talking with the kids, and the kids are so cute and happy with them, and they must be actors because they're talking on film. You know what I'm saying? In this town, LA, honey, come on. I'm not gonna just like mess around with non-union. You know, I don't think so. Not ABC. So they have this beautiful day, and on the Ferris wheel they kiss, and I totally enjoyed the kiss, and I got the kiss, and the kiss made sense to me, which is so important. And the later on part of the night, they danced to like some country band. Honey, I don't know, but I liked it. You know, I just don't know all the country, and I know that ABC often goes country. It's like one of the things I'm just like, I don't know. If it was Cardi B, honey, I'd get it. It wouldn't be Cardi B. She's too big. And Elise and Colton are just like hitting it off. They're really seeing eye to eye, you know, and I do like Elise for him. I just think that at the end of the day, he is too Colton-y and she's seen too much of the world for them to really be an honest, viable couple. I think that she would grow tired of him, bored of him, annoyed by him. And he wouldn't get why. He would just like feel anger and resentment toward him and he wouldn't understand it. And then he'd be like, I just want to go out and party with my friends, Mom. I mean, Elise, you know, God bless. Then we go back to the house and they get the card for the final group date. And Olivia Newton-John does not get a date this week. Which, I mean, like, he's already, like, very much made her feel like she is in it to win it. There till the end. But she's like, oh my God, I just saw a bug. Okay, I have to go get something to get that bug. Give me a second. Oh, fuck. It saw me go anywhere. And how'd you get in my house? Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh my God. Here's the thing. It was like I don't know, it was like a beetle or something. I don't know. It was like a smaller beetle. It wasn't a big beetle, but it was
arm of my couch right where my arm is. And I mean, I never have bugs in my house ever because I'm like super clean. I like rarely, I don't know, there's like never, I don't have problems like that. And so to look down and suddenly see a black big bug is shocking. And to be on camera and to like be recording when it happens is, Kaya's gotta settle down, honey. She's just gonna like, I don't like bugs. Here's some CBD oil, you know, welcome to West Hollywood, honey. Okay, it's fine, it's fine.
It was so big. This is my Olivia Newton-John, Hannah G, Cassie moment where I was like, I need a man to come get that bug. I can't have that bug in my house. You gotta get that bug. You know. Okay, where were we? Okay, so yeah, so sorry. So we got the group date, honey, and Olivia Newton-John doesn't get it. She's upset, but she should know she's fine. But then, so the group date is they all like hang out with Terry Crews and his wife. They like themed it a strong woman challenge, and it's like it's another athletic thing, but it's like strong woman where they have to like be in workout clothes again and like do drills and things, like pick up tires and throw them down, just like it's like CrossFit-y, or I don't know, I guess strong man is a thing. So this, oh, I touched my bangs, I didn't mean to, oh my god, that's the one I get, and it was the bug's fault. Catherine is just like coming out with like a lot. She is just like, I'm a black belt. Do you guys know that? And I was like, no, girl, I didn't even see you episode 2. First of all, hi. And then Onika, which I think is how you say her name, is real strong too. And Sydney is, you know, the dancer. Now, Sydney has a moment with Colton where she's like, I need a stretch. And so Colton stretches her out, honey, and it's just like, farther. Can you just like push it back farther? I can't even feel it. I could like do this all night long. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is no thing. Either is this. This is nothing for me. It's like all day. What I will do for a laugh. At one point, Nicole Miami says like, gracias, papi, to him, and then like maybe cries. I don't really understand, like during her like time alone with Colton. She might be a little crazy. They gotta like have their sexy, fiery, like one-on-one date so I can see like what she's working with. I like Onika, but I feel like it's way more of a friend vibe. And if I'm saying her name wrong, I'm so sorry. Then Cassie has her time and he's like, you're like cute and awkward. She's like, am I awkward? I'm like, not that awkward, but it's like a sexy thing. And she's wearing a super cute dress. And like, you can feel the tension between them. I mean, he is into her. He really likes a smaller damsel in distress type. And then, honey, this awkward moment because Caitlin with the T sits down and is like, I don't really have anything to share. Like, I don't know. I just like having fun with my friends and stuff. So, and he's like, okay. You realize what Chris Harrison said? Are you making the most of your time? No, and she's not. So he just like sends a message, which is make the most of your goddamn time. Because he cuts Caitlin right then and there. He's just like, you know what? No. You and your friends, you want to hang out with them? Go hang out with them. I got more fish to fry over here. So like he walks her out and the girl's like, oh, you know, and she doesn't want to even like hold his hand. And it's kind of like, oh, okay, I get that. It's awkward. And then she's in the car later on. She's like, but if he changes his mind and he wants Caitlin from Canada to come back, I'll be there. And it's like, girl. No. Every time I look down, I'm like, where's that bug? Where's the bug's family? Does the bug have a twin? Was that a rogue mission from the bug? So then Chris Harrison tells the girls that Colton has made up his mind of what he wants to do tonight. So there will be no cocktail party. But there will be a pool party! And you'll see Colton naked. I mean, shirtless. And that's what happens. They have a pool party and the girls are so excited to like, you know, like be in their bikinis and be like, Colton, Colton. And like to see Colton shirtless or whatever. And Colton does have a good body. You know, he's strapping. You know, I love that word. You know what that word means, strapping. He's a big guy. So then the pool party gets run over by this Kaylin, Hannah Roll Tide, Hannah B drama, the pageant drama, where Kaylin just like, for really no reason is like, hey, Hannah like has it out for me and she hated me because like I beat her in like pageants and now in the house like she's making me feel very uncomfortable and I think she has it out for me and like, ugh, it just sucks because it's like, I hate the toxicity, Colton. So then Colton goes to talk to Hannah, who's already like spiraling from their last time together. And he's like, this is what's been said about you. And Hannah's like, I literally hate her. I'm just like, hanging out with never been kissed girl in the corner. Like, I'm not trying to mess with her. Now this bitch is talking about me and now I have to defend myself. And meanwhile, Kaylin's like, fuck you, Chris Harrison. I'll make my time what it is. And I guess it happens like for 2 hours where all the other girls don't get to talk to him because of this drama, because Colton's going back and forth and then talking to like what looks like producers or someone, because they show him talking to like other people. Like, I don't think it's the girls because they don't show the girls' faces. Or, I don't even know, but like Colton cannot handle like these showgirls talking in the pageant. He, you know, like, he's not a pageant judge, he's a Colton. So honey, the rose ceremony happens and guess what? Because it's so boring. He gives a rose to everyone. He waits for Hannah B. Roll Tide. Hannah gives her the rose last so that she freaks out. Like I said, Demi gets her rose and is like, thank you for this gesture of your admiration for me. You know, I mean, the people who don't get roses, Catherine, who he's like, go back and have fun with that dog, and Brie, fake Australian Brie. So that's how the episode ended, and that's what happened, and thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, do all the things, you know, if you don't mind. Liking, subscribing. If you want to follow me on social media, I am at Chris L. Farah. And the L is for limo, as in limo driver, as in all the limo drivers the Bachelors use for this show. Like, they could make their own union, you know. I hope they pay them well, because can you imagine what they hear when the limos dropped off the girls to meet Colton for the first time, as well as what they have to hear when they pick them up when Colton ends up dumping them? Those are the true heroes of the show. Anyway, I only touched my bangs once, which is a huge achievement for me. And I appreciate all of your support for my bangs and that bug during this time. Thank you so much. I love you all so much. Please comment down below, and I look forward to commenting back. Take care of yourselves and each other. Stand up for what you believe and make art.